Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, second installment of the day. I want to speak to the Divine Feminines, but I'm not sure I have much say in what we speak about. So I do have the Divine Feminines Oracle cards here and the Journey of Love. I want to do some channelings with the Thoth cards that have fallen to the floor. Come here. We should pull a card from here, but we won't take a peek until the end. Okay, we'll do that. Happy Friday to you. To the birthday song. Okay. Yeah, we can take that card. Right, I'll pop that card there then. I'll put the rest back in the box, like that. And we shall get a Journey of Love card as well. It's my party and I cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. I'll cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to you. Do 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 do. Okay, let's get a card from the Journey of Love. I'm thinking about what to have for dinner tonight. We'll put them away and we've got the book for them too. Okay, let's have some tarot cards. Oh, we're using the Thoth cards. This box looks a bit tattered. I rarely use these cards, but the images are good for channeling. I was going to go and rest. And it's like, what are you doing? So I'm going to go and rest. I don't think so. We're going to be getting busy, I know. Izzy wizzy, let's get busy. Well, there's a completion. The Ten of Cups is here. It's like you're happily ever after. That's what the Ten of Cups stands for. And then we have the Four of Wands. Interesting. That also represents your happily ever after. The wheel's turning. There's some. I can see lots of cogs. Moving. Clockwork. Art. Temperance. Balance. This is a beautiful energy. Okay. So temperance here is balancing the feminine and masculine energy. It's an art form. One to be mastered. I would like to read the meanings of these cards. I tend to stay away from this description book. There's about 3 different sections for meanings, so we'll go to the first section. Let's have a look at the Ten of Cups. Pursuit of pleasure crowned with perfect success but incomplete. Matters arranged and settled as wished, lasting success, peacemaking and generosity. I like that card. Ten of Cups. And then we have the Four of Wands. Perfected work, settlement, completion after much labour, rest. Subtlety, cleverness, conclusions from previous knowledge. And then we have Temperance, a major arcana. I found it. I've lost it again. Okay. Whereabouts is it? Combination of forces, realization, action based on accurate calculation, economy, management, success after elaborate maneuvers, the way of escape. A way of escape. A way to escape the matrix and find your fulfillment. Satisfaction, long-lasting success. Interesting that the feminine symbol is at the top there. Cheers to all you lovers out there. Well, let's have some more information. We'll pull some more cards from here. I don't feel drawn to any other tarot cards, so we'll give them another shuffle. I've just got the Chariot here. This is, look, about blowing hot and cold, and Temperance is about tempering the temper. It's like tempering the beast that's coming through. Okay, yeah, I'll go to those cards. Where are they? Thank you. I can see who's... I said I wanted to speak to the Divine Feminine. Look who's at the bottom of the deck. And then the word delightful came up. Delightful. Okay. We can use some cards. Let me get one more from him. The Universe. Wrapping up a cycle so that a new way can begin. You're not going back to that old way of being. That's what that suggests. Because then you go to 0, which is the Fool, and the first person that the Fool meets on his new start is the Magician, who shows him how to use all the tools. The tricks of the trades is coming through. Music. Looks like a little musical note there. Does it not? Music makes the people come together. Yeah. Universe, I'm going to read this message. So we have Temperance, card number 16, and then Universe, card number 21. A brief commentary. Okay. 21. The essence of the question itself. Synthesis, the end of the matter, delay, opposition, inertia, perseverance, patience, the crystallization of the whole matter involved. I'm just wondering what on earth is going on in this image. Won't you take me to Funky Town? Won't you take me to Funky Town? Okay, the Channel of Love cards. Karma. Okay. That's balancing out the karma. A really tickly nose. The awakening of the student. Why? Because the energies are imbalanced. Living the Tao, we've already had that today. Learning. We have the awakening of the student. He's going to need time to learn. Little Miss Needy. Okay. That's an understanding. That's the Queen of Cups. So that will be a divine counterpart. He's understanding his role. Mrs. Mystic. Okay, the Divine Feminine's energy. Queen of Wands. Magical, mystical. When I need you. Tradition. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant here. The balancing of this energy between masculine and feminine. Can do, it says on there. Rectify. Just taken by these words. And we have the word karma come up, so this is about rectifying. You pay your karmic dues, don't you? And then you stay on the right side of karma. Once this karma has been balanced, tradition, the Hierophant, that is the card of marriage, but what was coming through was you're wrapping up a way of being. To be a new way of being. And we have Mr. Dependable. So the little Miss Needy comes through. Really, it's the Divine Feminine's energy. This is when the masculine realises he's stuttering. He's needed. Mr. Dependable. Is he able? I was taken to like Cain and Abel. It's unfair treatment. And Cain got punished. He was on the wrong side of karma. Feminine compassion. Okay, so I'm taken to the 1111 here, which would be the Four of Wands. It does say Wands underneath now, but the Four of Wands, the 1111 card. So that's alignment. I don't really need these glasses on at the moment. Open up to love. These cards are hard to shuffle like that. Oh, a bit snappy. And I've got the chills all of a sudden. Things are moving along swiftly. It's an accelerated ascension. Attention to details, so having to pay close attention to details and taking that leap of faith. And you've got to tap into your sixth sense, your third eye, inner voice, inner sight. One more? Okay. Walk away from what no longer works, and another chance. Wanting a zest for life. I know you see right through me. No point in hiding then. What a burden to carry. What are we talking about? Will you marry me? I'll give it all up for you. Yes, I would. Because something got me started. I'm not sure what's going on here. We'll take that one first. Holy shit, you were warned. That's about karma. I've heard and read about that. So that's about doing research. And I've been thinking about what you said. So definite student energy coming through here. In reverse, you are my baby, you are my everything. And we have busy working on the plans in reverse. And now I know you see right through me in reverse. Oh. Okay. Roulette, place your bets, please. What's going on with these cards? I don't know why they're all... Let's have a look and see which ones... I've already seen the word prisoner. It's just a piece of paper. I will deal with you next. I raise my glass to you. You will always be my true love. Okay, this is in reverse. You make me feel safe, secure and strong. So an insecure energy is going through there. And I'm a fool for you. Was that someone who takes a leap of faith? And in reverse, I'm just finding my legs. Are we... Shark bait is in reverse. And I'll do what needs to be done is in reverse. And I'm trapped is in reverse. And prisoner is upright. And I think that's your lot. What's that? Mystical mermaids in reverse. Well, for me it is. And we still... Is it like a magic trick in front of me or something? The dragon has been served. Okay, right. Got me scratching my head now. What was that all about? Yearning, a feeling of intense longing for something. Candid, truthful and straightforward. I will help you to remember what love is. Do you remember when we fell in love? Let's cut to the chase. No more chasing. We'll cut out that malarkey. We'll use these random cards. What I keep seeing is that card, the Divine Masculine would like to speak. It's going to be through that Journey of Love card. And we've got a treat in reverse. But that would be when you cut yourself off from love. Obsession and envy. And confused. Okay, let's hear it then. The Journey of Love card we have is Riding the Cosmic Wave. Card number 60. Now, these have a different name. The painting. There's a painting index at the back of the book, which will tell us what this painting's called. Because the card's called Riding the Cosmic Wave, but the painting is called Journey of Love. The name of the deck. We're riding the cosmic wave. Let's card number 60. Okay. You can be carried further by the cosmic wave than by your own efforts. Where you are going cannot be attained by effort. The effort, the discipline, prepares us for the leap, but after the leap, we are no longer sustained by our efforts, but by forces greater than us, the forces of love itself. That's what happens once, now that this cycle is complete. No effort. It's like another force takes over. Allow it, if you're wise. So you can be carried further by the cosmic wave than by your own efforts. Where you are going cannot be attained by effort. The effort, the discipline, prepares us for the leap, but after the leap, we are no longer sustained by our efforts, but by forces greater than us, the forces of love itself. You are stepping towards the edge, preparing to leap, and let the cosmic wave of love carry you forward. You shall be moved through grace into the new world awaiting you. This oracle brings a message. There is a time to work hard and a time to allow the fruits of one's labour to manifest, when one may be carried by forces set in motion by the energy of life itself. You can let go and move further, reach farther, and with less effort. Now is the time to give yourself permission to stop paddling and instead just ride the wave. Give in, let go, and be moved. I do feel that's a divine masculine wanting you to be all that you can be, to be free. So give in, let go, and be moved. Okay, here's the poem. Your spirit flies like the wind, warms like the sun, and watches like the sky. How wise the earth, waiting for the moment to be touched. So what is the current divine feminine energy? Marguerite. It's these pronunciations. I mean, they're challenging. I was going to say they're killing me, but they're not. It's going to take more than that. Marguerite Porete. She is the mystic of divine love. Dive in. Dive deep. Love is divine, and I am nothing except love. Let's find out where you are in the book. Instead of like the look of love, it was like the book of love. Okay, page number 17. Let's read about her, who she is. Marguerite Porete is the essence of divine love and the truth that all we are is love. Marguerite was a French Beguine born in the mid-13th century. The Beguine movement was a spiritual revival among women in the late Middle Ages that emphasized an imitation of Christ's life. These Beguines, or holy women, lived together in semi-monastic communities. They were not nuns. They didn't take formal vows and could leave at any point, but they lived with shared spiritual intention. Marguerite wrote a spiritual masterpiece titled The Mirror of Simple Souls. It reveals the spiritual process she went through to be transformed by divine love. I am God, says love, for love is God and God is love, and this soul is God by the condition of love. By 1306, the Bishop of Cambrai deemed her work heretical and condemned it to be burned in Porete's presence. Even so, it continued to circulate widely throughout the Middle Ages, and in some ecclesiastical, no, it doesn't say that, ecclesiastical, sounds better, ecclesiastical centres, it was embraced as an almost canonical piece of theology. Porete was ordered to stop circulating her book and to recant her ideas of God as love, but she refused. Marguerite was arrested as a relapsed heretic, and a free spirit, which included the belief that humans could achieve union with the divine. The Catholic Church conducted an unprecedented trial to decide her fate. Like Joan of Arc, much of her life is recorded because of the transcripts of her lengthy trial. She maintained her truth, that the soul has no other will but God's, and that when the soul is united with God's love, this state of union causes the soul to transcend the contradictions of this world. She suggested that we can be transformed by divine love into love itself, which isn't separate from God, and that ultimately no outside source is needed in this transformation. It's between the soul and God alone. Marguerite was burned at the stake in 1310. The Mirror of Simple Souls continued to gain in popularity, but was distributed as an anonymous text until 1946, when Romana, I cannot pronounce that surname, identified Latin manuscripts of the Mirror in the Vatican. Marguerite's name returned to the text when it was published for the first time in 1965. From when? Oh, she was deemed in 1306. And when was she burnt on the stake? I don't know if it told us. Anyway, when your soul selects her card, there's nothing more powerful than remembering that we are love, and there's nothing and no one outside of us that is needed in order to realise this. It's between our experience of the divine and our own soul. We can let go of what we think we need to prove or who we think we need to be in order to receive love, because we remember that we are love. Then we can stand in that truth even through flames. Marguerite is a courageous truth teller, and the truth of her experience is that love alone can free us. Not the love another might give us, not the love of family or of friends. All of this is powerful and significant, but the true source of love for us is in the fact that we are a soul, and that the soul is in union with the divine. She reminds us when we've forgotten that love is the essence of who we are. Let me just bring it back to this. Oh, did we pull it out? It says, I'll help you to remember what love is. I saw it. I was cut into the chase, that's right. She reminds us that when we've forgotten that love is the essence of who we are, and that true love is found within. Marguerite says, love has no beginning, no end, and no limit, and I am nothing except love. This is a time to own and to know the truth more fully. It is the most profound and radical act we can ever take, knowing the love we already are. And that is what shifted this energy. Whew. I'm not going anywhere just yet. Okay. dinging that cup a lot lately. I've noticed. Time for coffee. Time for some Buddha relaxation. Nearly spilled the wax. Bit heavy-handed. Okay, should we go to the fairies? I want to speak to some fairies. Do I have the fairy oracle one here as well, or not? No. Okay, that's fine. I first of all thought they were huffing and puffing, but it looks like they're all squirting water out of their nose. I've cut the deck and I want to have a look at this. That's the Divine Feminine's energy in 9 of Pentacles. Reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. Let's read this card. Open to the 4 of Wands. Okay, we are cherishing our time alone. Sweet music. Looking at this art form here with the feminine. Okay, let's read this message. It's time to reward yourself for your wonderful achievements. You've accomplished a great deal and you deserve a little relaxation, nurturing and peace. Enjoy the fruits of your labours. We've already heard that in one of the cards. Do something that feels truly luxurious and self-loving. You've worked very hard. It's healthy to honour yourself in some small or large way as an incentive to keep your forward progress going. After all, you earned it. A very successful fairy enjoys the beautiful music from her harp while the fruits of her labour ripen around her. I want to have a look at where the deck cut itself here. We have the Chariot, but it's the feminine driving the Chariot. Look. That's the masculine there, but there's no movement. So the feminine. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. You've worked hard for your position, Divine Feminine. Let's read the Chariot card. The Emperor, the Lovers, the Chariot. You have done great work so far. However, you undoubtedly still have many priorities that you are balancing at this time. There's that balancing act. You may be called upon to keep control of more than one driving force at a time. Stay centered, strong and determined. Remain steadfast in your sense of purpose and don't allow other influences to steer you off course. You can accomplish far more than you realise. It's your moment to step into the spotlight. Drawing attention to yourself and your work can sometimes feel awkward, but it's absolutely essential at this time. Be genuine and optimistic in your interactions with people and the public, and your excitement for your goals will shine through and your confidence will increase. Our charioteer leads a team of 2 dragonflies These magical creatures have the ability to go in any direction and at amazing speeds. The fact that our charioteer, slow down. The fact that our charioteer is able to keep the dragonflies under control and headed in the right direction is a testament to her determination and skill. Okay, additional meanings of this card: self-control, victory, celebrating what you have achieved, accomplishing your dreams, modes of transportation, work-related travel. Okay, we're going to finish this reading with a message from the Mother Mary. That's a good reading. We'll pick another one. There was a uncertainty, doubt attached to the card. We're having none of that. This one's all good though. Cheers to goodness. Our Lady of Nourishment. Card number 34. Okay, let's finish up with this message. Do you hunger, my child, for love, for security, for knowing that all will be well? Do you hunger for food, for possessions, for relationships, for opportunities to be free in the world and make your mark? Do you hunger, my child, for feelings of tenderness, appreciation and acknowledgement? Let me fulfill that hunger now through the divine presence and the bounty that it brings. Let me fulfill that hunger that you may know fullness, not only fed by the spiritual worlds, but nourished through delight in your precious life, in this physical world through which you are approaching your spiritual enlightenment. In this physical world, hunger can be painful. It can be the very real physical suffering of impoverished bodies. Hunger can also exist as a subtle, but just as real, and at another level, just as painful, spiritual poverty that threatens the continuing existence of the human soul. The human soul is most precious. It is what allows for wild animal and sublime spirit to unite, for flesh to become sacred, and for spirit to become tangible, that it may live in the world as love. It is so extraordinary that any explanations of it in words are limited at best. To put it mildly, the human soul is worth fighting for. It is the part of us that feels, that has compassion, creativity, and connection to the living reality of the body and the natural world. It just knows when something is genuinely true and therefore coming from love, or false and therefore not coming from love. It isn't interested in wrong and right, in judgment and one belief system over another. The human soul wants to thrive. The only world it knows to be true is love. So very interesting considering the Divine Feminine's card that we have come up. There they are here. Oh, we've seen it, I know. Without the human soul, this whole divine experiment of Earth School cannot come to its fruition, of a radiant world of illumined beings contributing tremendous waves of love to our universe. We have so much power available to us as a species. You only have to feel the energy at a football match to understand that group power is considerable. However, if the soul is not present, that power is unable to be directed into constructive channels to improve our world. Imagine all the potent emotional intensity that is poured into a championship sports event being instead sent with intention that a political issue be resolved, for example, or an environmental issue be supported financially. One person has tremendous power to create difference in the world. Imagine how much power and energy could be generated for the greater good by a group of conscious people with great passion. Working together with conscious intent would make human beings very potent spiritual change agents, and the world would be transformed quickly. There's a very important part there. One person has tremendous power to create difference in the world. Imagine how much power and energy could be generated for the greater good by a group of conscious people with great passion. Working together with conscious intent would make human beings very potent spiritual change agents, and the world will be transformed quickly. And of course, then there is the human soul that you have, beloved. Apart from the power of contributing through a group, you have a very important role as an individual being. You, my beloved, understand something of the spiritual truths that are still hidden from the masses who are fearful and cannot understand as yet. These cards are slipping. Where are you going to? Okay. I've eaten a pear. I've got like pear in my teeth. Page number 144. It's like the 144 rising, awakening. Okay, where was we now? You, my beloved, understand something of the spiritual truths that are still hidden from the masses who are fearful and cannot understand as yet. You are one of the children of the Divine Mother, one of those who walks the path of the living Christ, to assist with raising consciousness on this planet and bringing the spirit into the body so that a human soul can be born. No matter what hungers you may have for status or wealth or pleasure or contentment or service or passion or freedom or more, at the core of any hunger is the hunger for soul. It might be masquerading at times as a hunger for power, relationship, money or chocolate, yet underneath all of that there lies the hunger for life. The life is only directed... Okay, I'm just feeling distracted. The glasses really do not feel comfortable at all today. Can we read without them? I don't see why not. So I can feel like a dark shadow looming here. I just need to adjust my sides, it'll be okay. So no matter what hunger you may have for status or wealth or pleasure or contentment or service or passion or freedom or more, at the core of any hunger is the hunger for soul. It might be masquerading at times as a hunger for power, relationship, money, or chocolate. Yet underneath all of that, there lies the hunger for life. And life is only directly experienced through the human soul. The mind alone cannot do it. There is no feeling function there. The body alone cannot do it. There is no self-awareness there. It is the mind and body together through the soul which creates the capacity to experience and be transformed and nourished through that experience. Without this, it is like being at the most amazing buffet, so very hungry that you are ravenous, but having no mouth with which to feed. Surely one definition of hell. Surely. Our Lady of Nourishment comes to you with this message: your hungers will be met. Allow her to show you what you are truly hungering for. Yes, there may be moments of desire for a car or a pair of shoes, but if you allow her, she will lead you far deeper into what you are truly hungering after, so that your hunger can actually be fed. After all, if you are hungry for light, darkness will never satiate your hunger, no matter how much of it you try to consume. She asks that you turn to her with your desires and ask for her help. She will not judge you or condemn you. She will help you. Sometimes she may show you that what you think you want, is that right? She will help you. Sometimes she may show you that what you think you want is actually not what you need or want in truth. She will do so with mercy if you let her to, if you ask her to. The healing process for this oracle will help you. Finally, okay, if you are not sure how this relates to you, then know this: within you, even if it is not conscious as yet, there is a great hunger and yearning that is soon to emerge. I saw that card, yearning. Are you going to show it again? Yeah? Oh, I'll help you to remember what love is. That just appeared when I was looking for that earlier. There is the yearning card, I saw it. Okay. What is this card? I've seen this card. Completion. I put the cards away. I want to know what love is, and I want you to show me. Okay, this is an expression of a spiritual call of your own soul to life. They're talking about that yearning. There is a great hunger and yearning that is soon to emerge. This is an expression of the spiritual call of your own soul to life, a desire to live somewhat fuller, more fearlessly, and with greater understanding than before. It might manifest in a practical sense as a desire to travel or to communicate with people who are open-minded and willing to listen to you, and who want to speak about all sorts of topics. It might manifest as a desire to break out of the mould of your life and bust through stereotypes. Pray to Our Lady to help you feed your hunger in the most conscious, constructive and healing way possible. She wants to help you now, and only she can truly feed the world. Okay, so let's read this. Where the glasses gone? Let's read this healing process and affirmation. Cheers. You are in a softly lit room with a baby being fed by its mother. Feel the peace and quiet in the room, the contentment. The mother softly coos to the baby, perhaps singing a gentle lullaby. The child is in simple bliss, fed and happy and comfortable. Be with this feeling. Be with the feeling of this. It may be lovely, or it may be confronting if this was not the reality for you. You may find it foreign and strange, or easy to imagine. Whatever you feel is fine, just notice it. Say the following prayer. I call upon Mother Mary, Our Lady of Nourishment, who loves me unconditionally. You who know my deepest hungers and desires, please help me to be truly nourished, Mother. I ask for your support, intervention and assistance, that my soul may be fed, that it may thrive, bringing passion, light and presence to this world, igniting the souls of others too. May your will be done. Place your hands on your heart and imagine the love of the Divine Mother gently flowing like mother's milk in through your hands and pouring into your heart. Stay there for as long as feels good, nourishing or appropriate for you. You may like to close your eyes and relax for several moments like this. And when you are ready, simply say this affirmation to close your healing practice. Our Lady of Nourishment true feeds my soul with all that is real. I grow strong in my light and my presence, becoming a lover and a holy child of this world. And that's what we were saying cheers to. Cheers to the channel of lovers. I'll speak to you guys soon. Okay, so until then, take care. Much love. Oh, bye for now.